Have you ever hit a home run, Wyatt?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
No, inside the park maybe, right?
Gotten close.
Oh, first pole. No! Oh my gosh!
Hey, there's another one on the old fin spin.
Oh my gosh.
They love a fin spin.
Oh, we got that one hooked good. Nicely done, Wyatt. Very cool. Oh, what is it? Giant Ross Barnett crappie. Hey, good morning, sir.
You filming?
Yeah, we're filming. Say hello.
Hey, hello.
Welcome to Ross Barnett, huh?
That's right.
We got a traffic jam.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Here.
It must be biting.
I hope so.
Hugh Krutz. Wyatt, nice to meet you guys.
Thank you, Crappie.
How are you guys doing today?
Man, we're great.
Yeah, I like your Comanche there, a little Ranger boat action.
Hey, you can't beat a Ranger.
And I see we got some BGJPs.
You know it.
What are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be trolling for crappie.
All
Winter
right.
rigs.
Mind if I come aboard?
Come on aboard. Let's go do it.
All right, I'm going to see if I can make this stuff in.
So here at Ross Barnett, this is the best crappie lake in the state of Mississippi.
Yeah?
We're fortunate we keep our lake at the same level year round, so we have a good spawn every year.
Yeah.
If for some reason our grass isn't flooded, there's a million stumps out here, so there's always a place for the fish to spawn.
Right.
We'll catch a lot of short fish. You go through a lot of fish, but there's some giants in Ross Barnett.
Is this RV park here that we're going by that just is packed with millions of RVs? Is that all fishermen?
All fishermen. This is a new development. We're finally getting some development around the lake.
Uh-huh.
This guy, he rents these 4 cabins and they stay rented all during the spring.
Yeah.
And of course these people keep their RVs out here year round.
So it's March 15th. Is the spawn kind of on right now, or?
No, we're in a pre-spawn pattern. We the day, tax day is our spawn day, April the 15th.
Okay.
That's when they're going to be on the bank.
I got
We're gonna target pre-spawn fish out in a little deeper water. We're gonna fish 12 to 14 feet deep, and we're gonna look for those big fat girls.
All right. That's what you like, right, Wyatt? Oh, we got some fin spins?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're fishing with our
Fin spins. So I noticed we don't have any rubber on those fin spins. We're just tipping them with minnows?
Yep, just gonna put a minnow on there.
Okay. And boy, we already saw a couple, didn't we, on the screen?
So you see we're by the bridge.
Uh-huh.
You see the opening in the bridge.
Yeah.
This is a huge eddy, and when we have heavy rain and there's current in the lake,
Uh-huh.
it seems like all the crappie in the lake swim to right here.
Really?
What they're doing is they're following shad
Uh-huh.
that are eventually going to migrate up the river and go spawn in the backwaters, and they'll all just pool up right here, and there'll be 100 boats.
Really?
In this area.
That's awesome. Everybody pretty friendly here at Ross Barnett?
Oh yeah.
They're
You
crap.
gotta be, because they're gonna fish in the boat with you.
Really? That's awesome. So we got some Caps and Coleman rigs, it looks like, and then we've got some fin spins.
We're fishing the Caps and Coleman double minnow rig, and I've just changed instead of putting regular hooks, I've got fin spins on the end.
All right. I like it. You got a pretty successful guide business, don't you, Hugh?
Well, I did do a good bit of guiding out here for a while. Baseball, I mean, we play just about every weekend.
Yeah.
And I got a full-time job. I'm a paralegal at a law firm.
Yeah.
So you take some guys fishing, you spend 8 hours in the boat with them, and they're terrible.
Yeah.
It kind of burns you on the whole guide and stuff. And I used to guide some with Harrison up there.
Yeah.
My in-laws live on the north side of Grenada Lake. So I enjoyed doing trips for him just because it was, you may catch somebody's best, their personal best.
Yeah, yeah.
Guiding out here was very sporadic when I was doing it. Now that Brad's doing it and this is where he's guiding, he's got a very successful business. He stays full.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing. All right. So we're looking at a minnow rig.
Yeah.
There's my minnow. There's a weight.
Yeah.
There's a minnow, and the swivel's up above it. Now we got a fish up under this pole right here.
All right. Very cool.
I actually caught a 3-pounder right here. Did you see that? He came up and got it on the live scope. A ghoul.
What's that called?
A gaspagool.
Gaspagool. Is that kind of
A
shad?
freshwater drum.
Freshwater drum.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we're fortunate living where we do. There's enough baseball. And boy, look at that slab.
That's a giant. Woo, won't take long to clean that one.
No, boy, that's a giant. We live in an area where the baseball comes to us.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to Baton Rouge and we're going to a few more towns in Mississippi, but we're fortunate where we live that it comes to us most of the time.
Now, didn't Old Miss have a really good baseball team?
They did. They won
Couple
the College World Series. Was it last year? Last year.
That's awesome.
That was their first national championship.
Oh, on this pole
we
here on
can
the
make
right.
on this.
Got it.
You got one? Yeah, you do.
All right.
Still under it. He's got it. Pull up on it. Pull it.
Yeah. Holy mackerel.
That thing looks so big on the screen. He come off?
Yeah, he's a little catfish, I think.
Yeah. When I was 20 years ago, when I started spider rigging in tournaments, Ronnie Katz and Steve Coleman, they were the kingpins.
Yeah.
And everything I did was mimicked what they were doing.
Right, right.
And it's just a fun way to fish.
Oh, this end's full right here. Set the...
Got it?
Here, swing over here to me. Got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Dang, Wyatt, you're putting on a clinic, buddy.
Catching them big ones. Well, are there any crappie in Kansas?
No, that's why I gotta keep coming to Mississippi.
Well, how does a man end up chasing crappie when he lives in a place where there aren't any crappie? Get him, Mike.
Ooh, that's a good one there. Hey, all right. That's dandy. Good job, Wyatt.
Yeah. Look what he's got in his mouth.
What's he got in his mouth?
A fin span.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Good job. Nicely done. No, I'm joking. We got all kinds of crappie. It might be a sleeper secret.
Oh, come on now.
No, I'm telling you, we got good crappie in Kansas. How do you guys like to cook these fish?
Fry 'em.
Fry 'em. What's your favorite frying secret or tip or recipe?
So I clean them real good,
Yeah.
and we'll pat them dry, and then right before I put them in the batter, I'll run them through cold milk,
Okay.
and that just helps that cornmeal stick to it just a little bit better, gives it just a little bit more of a crispy crunch to it.
Okay.
And I like to cut them up. You know, I prefer a 11 to 12 inch crappie.
Okay.
I mean, I'm letting the big ones go. So, you know, the smaller fish, you can cook the whole fillet and it'll cook all the way through. If you keep them big ones, you got to cut those into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But man, just fry them up. That's either that or blackened. Blackened on the black stone.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Did it go down?
First pull. Well, that's a good one.
He's getting smaller. Catfish.
Well, look at that. Oh. We got fish everywhere. Woo.
Where's the slabs at, Pete?
There it is. That's what this pole is. There you go. That was textbook right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's the one we need. That's the one we need.
Like,
Yeah, baby.
Who's gonna get a big one? I ooga-loogaed that one up.
I think the Ooga Looga works. We were just talking about Ooga Looga. Look at that big old crappie. Nice. Good work, gentlemen. Hold that one up to that camera. That's a dandy.
Man, crappie magnet. I've completely gone to that 100%. That's my baby choice.
What's the favorite color here on Ross Barnett?
I like natural colors. I like
Natural
to
colors?
match the hatch.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, the crappie were very aggressive. I fished through 100 minnows by 10:30.
Yeah.
So I just picked I noticed that my minnows had a blue back on them.
A blue back. All right. Let's see.
Let's see if these minnows are still. They just kind of got a blue tone.
Let me
to them.
see, and I'll see if I can guess the color. Oh, well, yeah, it's got almost like a purple strip in it there, right?
So I went.
Let me guess. Let me see the minnow again, and I'll see if I can guess what. Oh, yeah. I would say either Butler Gold or a minnow color would be like Killer Clats.
That's the one.
Is it really?
That's the
one.
I put a pink head
Yeah.
and a killer clad on there, and if you got it anywhere within 3 feet of them, they were coming to get it.
They knocked the snot out
They
of it.
came and got it.
So, you're a paralegal. Wyatt's a up-and-coming baseball star. What does the wife do?
So my wife is a mental health therapist.
Oh, well, thank you for her service.
And a matter of fact, she's got 25 years of service, and she is about to retire from her current job and start a new job.
What's she gonna go into?
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet?
Something in the mental health field.
Yeah.
She is actually.
Boy, they're kind of on the bottom,
They
aren't they?
are.
She what now?
She is the Scott County supervisor for the mental health service she works for.
Yeah.
And she's just tired of being the boss and handling the administrative side of it all. So she's gonna retire
with 25 years. They have state retirement,
Yeah.
and we're going to go into the private sector.
All right. Probably more money in the private
Well,
sector.
I hope so. I hope so.
Hey, I gotta tell you something. I like that these reels are on the right-hand side.
I swap them all as soon as I get them.
Man, I'm liking
I'm the only
Me
one that
too.
ever does that.
Everybody thinks we're crazy.
I'm the only one that does that.
No, I'm the other one. I'm the other one that does it. But if you think about it, you learn to fish at the Zebco.
Absolutely.
It's on the right.
The reel's on the right side.
If you went into bass fishing,
Yeah, it's on the
you
right
reel on the
side.
right side.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
you left-handed reelers,
Yeah,
quit giving us a hard time.
That's
We're just
right.
using common sense.
that's right.
Oh, that's funny. So when you say mental health therapist, does she like counsel, or does she create like programs for these people that are struggling?
Well, she's all of the above.
All the above.
All of the above.
But she's doing God's work.
She's a special person. It
Yeah.
takes a special person to be in that
To have the
to
patience.
be in that field and to deal with the stuff that
Yeah.
she deals with. All right,
Better go.
you got something? That ain't no crappie. Oh, catfish Krutz!
Catfish.
Oh, catfish Krutz!
It's official. It's official.
A trophy at that.
Yeah. Dang, that got the net all nasty. So what's the story on Catfish Krutz?
I don't know. It just seemed like every time we'd come out here, he'd catch some catfish. So I was like, I'm gonna change your name, Catfish Krutz.
Nasty catfish.
That's the wrong kind, buddy. You gonna give him some sugar?
You guys definitely got spirited competition between father and son, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully you guys make a bunch of memories doing this.
When I was Wyatt's age,
Yeah.
my grandfather took me fishing all the time. He was not a fisherman. He did not eat fish. He didn't let my grandmother cook fish in the house.
Oh wow, yeah,
He was one of them old school
yeah.
military men, but he loved me and he knew I loved fishing. And on Saturdays he took me to a public lake at home, and I got to fish. He'd buy me a bucket of worms, or if I wanted some crickets, he'd get me whatever I wanted to fish with.
Yeah.
When it was gone, it was gone.
Okay.
You know, it's time to go.
Okay.
So the lake we went to was just overrun with catfish.
Yeah.
And this particular day we were out there fishing, and I'd used up all my worms. I was cutting them in half and
Yeah.
just catching these catfish and just having a big time. Well, when we ran out of worms, he got in the tackle box and got a rubber worm, and he stuck it down in the worm dirt.
Yeah.
Got it stinking, you know.
Uh-huh.
And he was standing there and he was going, ooga looga, ooga looga, ooga looga.
Yeah.
And you catch one.
Uh-huh.
And as a 10, 12-year-old boy, I was like, what are you doing, Granny? He's like, I'm talking to him. You gotta talk to him. You gotta say ooga looga.
Yeah. Oh no.
And of course, before it was over, there my young self, and this day, 2 of my cousins were with us, and
Yeah.
there the 3 of us stand, ooga looga, ooga looga, ooga looga, you know. And so when I fished my first big crappie tournament,
Yeah.
I went and got a jersey made, and across the back of it, it said ooga looga. Across
Ooga looga.
It was homage to my grandpa.
Man, that's awesome.
But
how funny is it that so many grandparents get you fired up about
yep,
fishing?
he did. He did. For somebody that didn't care nothing about fishing, he made sure I got to go fishing.
Yeah. My grandpa was my inspiration for crappie fishing. My dad was a bass fisherman, but I always liked to go catch crappie with my grandpa. And lot of people that I talk to.
Set the pull.
Yeah. A lot of people that I get the
Still got bait.
pleasure of interviewing, they say they accredit their grandparents, you know.
Well, I grew up in a town, 20,000 people.
Yeah.
Knew everybody, Delta town, and my whole family lived on the street. And so my grandparents were a bike ride away.
Oh, was that here in Mississippi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Mississippi Delta, Cleveland, Mississippi.
Cleveland, Mississippi.
Home of Delta State University, the Fighting Okra.
Fighting okra?
Fighting Okra.
Wow.
That's the mascot.
The okra.
Well,
There's
the
the
mascot is actually the
statesman.
statesman.
Yeah.
But when I was in college, a guy in my fraternity came up with the Fighting Okra, and
Yeah.
it became. So now the school's
It's
got
just
two mascots, the
That's-
Statesman and the Fighting Okra.
Wow.
How long does it take you once you've shot a show to produce a show?
You know what? If you ask my wife, she's gonna say it takes 5 days, but because I work on it, I try to make it. I try to learn while I'm just a crappie guide that kind of got thrown into this, so I'm learning as I go. To make it perfect and to make it pro grade, the more time you spend on it, the more classy it looks. But every little thing that you see in the video, like where it's text or a shot or a transition, that's all time spent on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you just put the edit out there, we'd have what do we fish, 3 or 4 hours of just nothing but, well, there's one there and there's one there. But so you want to kind of make it pop. So the more time you spend on it, the more, I guess, the better it looks, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they're kind of like, it's kind of like a painting, like a piece of art. I don't want to just do it to get a check. I want to do it to make you guys look good. I want to make the companies look good. I want to make the industry look good. And the more time you spend on it, I think the better it looks. So I try to spend as much time on them as possible.
But your videos, you put them out at the same time of year that the video happened.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I enjoy this crazy cross-country crappie, adventure that I'm doing, and I definitely enjoy all the people. I haven't met a jerk yet, so I mean, it's fun to help do what little I do to help promote the sport and educate people to, we were talking about memories earlier. You guys have your little inside jokes about crappie and singing to them and chanting to them, and old catfish here. Oh, that got buried. But that's what it's all about, is about making memories. You know what I mean?
It's about making memories.
And here you are with your son, and we're going to put this out on YouTube, and heck, it'll last forever. You guys, when you have grandsons or kids yourself, you can say, here's Grandpa and me fishing when I was a kid. I don't foresee YouTube going anywhere, but hey, I want to thank you guys. Thank you, Hugh, for
we enjoyed it, Kirby.
helping me make a memory with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Wyatt, it's going to be nice to be able to, in 7 or 8 years, see you on TV playing baseball. I'm like, hey, I fished with that kid when he was a young 13-year-old. So, memories are all we have. It's our life's patchwork in the quilt of life is our memories. You know what I mean? So anyway, hopefully you guys get out, learn something from these Fish Eat Live videos, and definitely take some of this advice and come out here and make some memories of your own. Am I right?
Hey, you couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. The Wyatt And thank you so much. You appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys watching too. Subscribe to that channel and leave some comments. We'll love to answer them. And if we don't know the answer, heck, we'll find somebody that does, or maybe you guys know something that maybe we don't know about crappie fishing, or maybe you have a tip or a trick that you'd like to share, and we appreciate that as well. Have a great day. God bless.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell, because we want you to come be a part of this.